Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this reading you find those answers from the universe that you are looking for. Today, we are going to go directly into clarifying all your tarot messages, so let's begin to connect with your cards. And as always, let's look at your energies, the energies of your person, the energies of the universe, and also reveal those blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands, the King of Swords, and also the Seven of Cups. This clearly says that you are going to surprise yourself. You are going to step out of your comfort zone. You are going to dare to make a change that will completely transform your life, a 180-degree turn. What at first seemed frightening will later give you a great sense of confidence and conviction. Maybe right now you want to change jobs, but you are afraid or feel uncertain. However, once you make this change, you will realize that something comes into your life 100% multiplied. It could be that a job is coming into your life where you will be paid much more, or you will feel more secure, or you will feel more stability in this new company where you will be working. I feel that you are a very intelligent person. You are someone very determined. You have accumulated a large amount of experience throughout your life, and here, that experience is paid in money. Your education is paid in money. So, I feel that your qualifications, your certificates, your diplomas will be very important because they will be the gateway to a new company, to a great job. Also, the King of Swords card could mean that you have already accumulated a large amount of knowledge in your life. You are 100% an expert, someone who knows many processes, many answers. And now you are going to begin to create your own business. This Page of Wands card is inviting you to leave your comfort zone, to try where you have not tried, to attempt what you have not attempted before out of fear or hesitation. And this card says, try it. The worst that can happen is that someone says no. Obviously, in some cases, this card can mean that some people are making decisions and taking big risks. In that case, your reading is telling you, go for it, but also try to minimize the risk, especially if you are doing something new. The Wheel of Fortune card is very positive because I feel your life is going to begin to turn toward abundance. But you are the one who must take charge of starting to spin this wheel. So once again, your reading is telling you, dare to do it, try it. The universe is supporting you. But I feel that regardless of whether the universe is supporting you or not, here you already have all the power to manifest something truly big and to make it a reality. So now, let's clarify what these new beginnings are about. But your reading is already telling you this, you are ready. What are you waiting for? You have the Nine of Pentacles card. The Nine of Pentacles is a card with two energies. First of all, it means that you are going to have a large amount of money, but this abundance does not come by chance. It comes from your work, your perseverance, and also your intelligence. This is Taurus energy, and what it means is that what you want to manifest, whether it's tomorrow, in a day, a week, a month, or a decade, it's very important to start working for it today, right now. Because if you have a wish, if you have a strong desire, if you have a goal and you do not act, even though you know you must act, that is called procrastination. You also have the Page of Pentacles. Yes, it can represent the first step, the first move you take at this moment. I feel that your life is going to transform, because you are going to transform it. I see you with an energy of great empowerment and also a strong energy of manifestation. From the material point of view, I feel your desire to earn money. And according to these cards, that is not negative. We are not talking about greed, we are not talking about ambition. We are talking about the fulfillment of your personal goals. You also have the Six of Wands card, an energy of victory. Possibly here we are talking about a new person entering your life. Maybe you are attracting right now a victorious person, someone who knows what they want, someone who doesn't come into your life to take away, but rather to add. Now, from a more professional or work-related point of view, this can mean a partner, a friend, a colleague, someone with whom you are going to form a partnership, a business, a deal, and that deal will be a win-win. You win, and this person also wins. Let's clarify this energy a bit further. You have the Knight of Cups. There is an energy of love in your work, an energy of love in your personal relationships. At this moment, even if you are not expecting it, someone wants to come closer to you. It seems that someone is connecting with you, not directly through love, but this person is developing feelings and wants to express them soon. I feel like this is coming through indirect gestures. This person doesn't tell you things openly, but rather through subtle signs, especially if we're talking about a Pisces or a Scorpio. What they don't say with words, they say through gestures or through their gaze. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. Possibly a gift from someone, a token. Look, this does not necessarily speak of a gift from your romantic partner. It could be that someone simply wants to give you something out of gratitude. Very well. If at this moment you also feel the need to express your gratitude to someone through a physical token, now is the time to do it. It does not matter the value. It does not matter the cost. It does not matter the price. What matters, according to this card, is the gesture itself. It is that act of acknowledging that there are people by your side who are supporting you. Very well. Alright, let's continue then with your reading. You have the Ten of Cups card. I see you completely happy. I see you celebrating. Possibly, an important birthday is coming into your life. Someone is going to invite you to a birthday party. I see family gathered, I see food, I see a cake, I see ice cream. These Ten of Cups moments are the ones that have no price. They are those moments in which you share with your special person, with your family, whoever that may be, and you simply realize that, sometimes, the most important thing is to have people by your side who love and support you. Okay, let's clarify this energy because I feel there is a great blessing coming into your family's life. Your family has a very strong collective energy at this moment. So, let's take a look. You also have the Four of Wands card. This is exactly what I was telling you. I feel that your family, as a whole, is or will be very united. Here comes a very important announcement. It could be an announcement of a ceremony, a wedding, a baptism, a first communion. There will be many reasons to celebrate with your family, and your family will become the center of happiness. For some reason, I am being told to recommend to you the numbers 14, 16, and also 26. I am also clearly being told that the signs are pointing toward your family being the recipient of a great triumph, or also a great reward, or even winning some kind of lottery or prize. You also have the World card. Possibly, a cycle has come to an end. You are going to move from the place where you are currently living. You are going to make some very important changes that may seem small at first, but suddenly, all those small changes will multiply. And you will realize that small changes sometimes bring great happiness. Let's clarify the World card because I feel that you are not going to be alone. Your reading is telling me that, you are not going to be alone. Aries will accompany you here. Cancer will accompany you as well. Or your entire family will be very attentive to you. The World card can also mean that you are going on a trip around the world. I do not know, maybe you are going to Madrid, to Barcelona, maybe to Budapest, to Hong Kong, to London, or also to New York. Obviously, I do not have a clear answer as to where you are going because we are working within collective energy, but there will be people who are going to be very, very attentive to you. You also have the Fool card. This is what I was telling you, you are going to take a leap of faith. I feel that for some reason, lately, you have been feeling the urge to make changes. Maybe your routine no longer satisfies you. Monotony is overwhelming you. And the Fool represents a leap of faith into the unknown, a leap toward discovering something new, a new country. We are talking about meeting a new person, about daring to have a relationship with someone who lives in another country. I strongly feel the energy of love, but it is a love that begins at a distance, and then this love begins to grow closer and closer over time until, finally, the two of you can be together. Let's explore this energy a bit more. You have the Six of Cups card. Okay, here we are talking about something quite specific. It is possible that an old love from the past is going to reappear. It is as if a lost opportunity is presenting itself again. You were trying to connect with someone from your past, especially with water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or someone with Pisces energy, and things simply did not happen at that time. But here I am feeling a very strong twin flame energy, the sense that, regardless of the separation, these two people are destined to be together. So I feel that a journey may possibly unite two hearts that were always meant to be together. Alright, let's continue then with your energy. You have the Hermit card. I like this card because it speaks about your independence. It also speaks about your solitude, but this card is not about feeling lonely. This card speaks of the need to sometimes be alone rather than in bad company. Or simply, lately, you've been feeling overwhelmed or too sensitive, too reactive. And this card means that there are people who are clashing with you, or people who are saying nonsense, or people who carry very heavy energy, and you want to become independent from that. Or you simply want to take a few days off, a vacation, because you feel the need to step away from people who are just too noisy. You also have the Ace of Cups card. Possibly, a trip is coming up with your special person. Here, solitude and love represent a moment of privacy, a moment of romance that you will finally have with your special someone. There is someone who is thinking about you very deeply, but maybe this person is feeling alone, or somewhat abandoned, because lately you two haven't had enough time to be together. And suddenly, the opportunity presents itself, a romantic dinner, going to the movies, something that is very much about staying at home and enjoying a private moment, or a time full of intimacy and deep love. You also have the Hierophant card. A commitment, an important commitment, is coming into your life. I am told to let you know that a Taurus is looking for commitment. Or also, a Cancer sign appears in your reading. A Virgo as well. I feel your energies are shifting, and this is being perceived by others. Maybe you're tired of games, tired of shallow relationships. Now, you want the whole cake. At this point, you want something that's truly worth it because you don't want to waste any more time. That is the energy of the Hierophant, someone who wants commitment, but not a commitment based on words. Yes, words are important for communication, but according to the Hierophant, commitments must be based on actions. And above all, evidence is very important. Because it is not enough for someone to tell you they're going to do something and then end up disappointing you, like what the Hermit card is showing. Very well, this is telling me that love is shown through acts of love. Okay. If you're going to feel alone with a person, then what's the point of being in a committed relationship? Let's continue with your reading. You also have the Seven of Wands card. I feel that someone is a little angry with you. Someone is resentful. I don't know if you're the one feeling anger or resentment, or if it's the other person, but this person can't sleep. There's someone who loves you deeply, but at the same time, they feel a very hostile kind of energy. Very well, this card, especially in combination with the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands, represents that sometimes there is only one step from love to hate. Now, I don't feel this energy is negative. Instead, I sense there is some sort of negotiation coming between the two of you, especially if you're dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius, because someone is losing their temper, or getting out of control, or definitely behaving in a very hostile manner. That's why the Hermit card is the protagonist in your reading, because I feel you are tired of so much drama or hostility. But definitely, a conversation is coming that may clarify what's going to happen between the two of you. You also have the Two of Cups card. Love triumphs. Love wins. Look, these cards overall are positive, because they tell me there are people in this collective energy who are resolving their conflicts, establishing commitments, having heart-to-heart conversations. I feel that communication, when it comes from the heart and not the ego, can be a key factor for success in your relationship. So, the Two of Cups may signify that, a small reconciliation that happens after a small disagreement or a brief separation. Alright, let's continue then with your energy. You have the Two of Pentacles. Let's clarify this a bit. There is something undecided. I don't know if it's you who feels indecisive at this moment, or if it's your person, or if there's a situation that lacks clarity. Maybe you are considering two options, two jobs, two people, two destinations, two directions, and it is difficult to decide. It is hard to choose because even if you make a list of all the pros and cons, you still can't make up your mind. This is something you need to decide not from the point of view of what is most convenient, but from the point of view of what gives you peace, tranquility, stability, and love. So, let's clarify what advice your reading is giving you. You have the Five of Pentacles. The first thing you need to keep in mind at this moment is that you cannot repeat the same mistake from the past. Very well, because someone from your past may appear again, and you start to wonder. Should I give them another chance? Should I go back to that situation? Should I return to that karmic cycle? And if your answer is yes, then you'll have to relive that same karma. So your reading is clearly telling you to avoid repeating the karmas of your past. There is someone who might return wearing a disguise, and I don't mean that literally. I mean it in a metaphorical sense. Someone might try to tell you, I've changed, I'm different now, but in reality, this person is, as the saying goes, trying to sell you a lie wrapped as the truth. Let's clarify this further, because this could be the energy of deception. Clearly, someone is trying to pretend to be someone they are not. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Great wealth is coming, or you are currently in an energy of major manifestation. And of course, look, Ten of Pentacles is the energy of grand, majestic manifestation that can arrive in your life, especially from the perspective of family and money. I feel that you are either already in this energy or you are just about to manifest it. However, those previous two cards represent energy thieves, people who drain you, people who do not add to your life, people who criticize but never offer any solutions. So right now, I feel a kind of breaking point, an energetic break, with doubt or with these types of people who bring you nothing positive. Also, with the Two of Pentacles, your reading is inviting you not to doubt yourself. Because sometimes you doubt your abilities or you doubt the outcome, and that can definitely turn into an energy vampire, or even into self-sabotage. Let's continue with your energy. You have the Empress card. The harvest will be huge. The harvest will be 100% colossal. You are in a powerful energy of manifestation. The universe is feeling your energy. The universe is sensing your transformation. The universe recognizes that, for you, the rules of the game are now completely different. I feel you are fully empowered. This card doesn't speak of power based on strength, but rather, power based on your conviction, your belief in yourself, and the energy of love. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Knight of Wands. Here, something is coming directly toward you. It may be a person. It may be an opportunity. There is something, or someone, coming to seek you out. Especially an Aries, or also someone with Sagittarius energy. It's a very determined suitor. It's a proposal you're going to like. I feel that something, or someone, or even an idea, a proposal, is going to try to seduce you, and it's going to succeed. Okay. Alright then, this is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we are closing your reading. And as always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click that like button and also subscribe to this channel. We are now closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of manifestation, and surely, we will see each other in your next reading.